Welcome, dear one, to Dreamy Detections, a quiet sanctuary where time softens and worries gently recede. Tonight's story has been woven with peaceful intention, crafted to help your thoughts drift softly towards a deep, restorative sleep. If this calming journey brings you comfort, a gentle like helps others discover this quiet space, and a kind comment truly warms our quiet corner. Tonight, we will be visiting Willow Creek, a village where the air itself seems to hum with gentle lullabies, and the scent of lavender floats on every breeze. Prepare to be enchanted by the soft glow of the Lavender Loom and the profound tranquility awaiting you within its comforting embrace. This peaceful escape offers a true respite from the everyday, guiding you towards profound calm through its gentle sensory immersion. Chapter 1. Arrival at Whispering Willow Lane. Ilara, a textile artist whose heart yearned for quiet spaces, arrived in the serene village of Willow Creek as the afternoon light softened into a gentle golden haze. Her small car wound slowly along the narrow lane, its gentle hum a comforting counterpoint to the quiet rustling of ancient willow leaves that lined the path. The air carried a delicate scent, a blend of damp earth and something subtly floral, hinting at hidden gardens and quiet blooms. A sense of tranquil anticipation settled over her as the first charming cottages appeared, their windows glowing with a soft, inviting warmth. Her chosen retreat, a quaint cottage named Brookside Rest, welcomed her with open arms, its thatched roof seeming to sigh a gentle greeting beneath the dappled sunlight. A tiny, well-tended garden brimming with drowsy petunias and sleepy forget-me-nots offered a quiet invitation to linger. Inside, the cottage felt instantly familiar, as though it had always awaited her arrival. The wooden floors creaked a soft, rhythmic tune as she explored, and a gentle breeze drifted through the open windows, carrying the sweet scent of honeysuckle from the nearby trellises. Unpacking was a mindful process, each item placed with care, creating a small haven of personal comfort. She smoothed the linen sheets on the bed, admiring the intricate calming patterns woven into the fabric, a silent promise of restful nights. The small kitchen, with its collection of mismatched ceramic mugs, seemed to invite quiet mornings spent with warm tea. Everything in Brookside Rest spoke of an unhurried existence, a gentle rhythm that soothed the bustling corners of her mind. As evening began to settle, Ilara decided upon a leisurely stroll, eager to immerse herself in the village's quiet embrace. The cobblestone paths, worn smooth by generations of gentle footsteps, guided her past blooming hydrangeas and fragrant rose bushes. The sky above softened into a canvas of muted purples and soft oranges, painting a tranquil backdrop to the village's sleepy charm. Distant bird songs offered a gentle chorus, their melodies like a soothing lullaby. Suddenly, a new scent drifted towards her, distinct yet familiar, a gentle whisper on the evening air. It was lavender, profound and comforting, drawing her steps without haste. The aroma grew stronger as she approached a charming storefront with a gracefully painted sign, the Lavender Loom. Its windows cast a soft, welcoming glow, illuminating rolls of fabric in gentle hues and hand-woven baskets spilling with yarn. This unexpected discovery felt like a tender secret shared just with her. She paused, gazing at the shop, its presence feeling deeply rooted in the village's serene heart. The soft light within promised warmth and quiet wonders. A profound sense of peace settled over Ilara, a feeling of having found exactly where she was meant to be, at least for a while. The gentle air seemed to hold her, comforting her with its subtle embrace. The promise of tomorrow's gentle explorations filled her with a quiet, contented curiosity. She imagined the textures of the fabrics within the lavender loom, the quiet hum of a working loom, and the soothing presence of lavender surrounding her. Returning to Brookside Rest, a deep sense of tranquil anticipation accompanied her. The village had already begun its gentle work, softly unwinding the busy knots of her spirit. Sleep would surely arrive as a gentle, welcome guest tonight. Chapter 2. The Gentle Unraveling. The morning sun streamed through Ilara's cottage window, a soft, diffused light that encouraged a slow, unhurried start to the day. The air inside still held the faint, sweet scent of honeysuckle, a comforting reminder of the previous evening's peaceful arrival. She savored a cup of warm chamomile tea, watching a solitary bee hum lazily among the blossoms outside, its gentle presence adding to the profound tranquility of the moment. The quiet stillness of Willow Creek was a balm to her artist's soul, inviting quiet reflection and calm observation. With a heart full of gentle curiosity, Ilara made her way to the Lavender Loom. The shop door chimed a soft, melodious welcome as she stepped inside, a sound as gentle as a whispered promise. The interior was a sanctuary of soft light and comforting textures. Shelves overflowed with hand-woven throws, scarves, and tapestries in soothing shades of blues, greens, and muted purples, each piece radiating a quiet warmth. The pervasive scent of lavender, now even more pronounced, enveloped her like a soft, invisible blanket, inviting a deep, contented sigh. Maeve, the kind proprietor, greeted Ilara with a warm, gentle smile, her eyes holding the quiet wisdom of a life spent in peaceful creation. Maeve's hands, though lightly gnarled from years of weaving, moved with a delicate grace as she rearranged a stack of freshly folded linen. Their conversation flowed like the smooth movement of a loom, unhurried and full of shared appreciation for beauty. Maeve spoke of the natural dyes she used, derived from local plants, and the tranquil process of weaving each thread by hand. Ilara found herself drawn to a display of small, intricately woven sachets, each one brimming with dried lavender. She picked one up, marveling at its delicate stitching and the incredible softness of the fabric. As she held it, the lavender scent seemed to deepen, infusing her senses with an almost drowsy calm. She noticed the same calming aroma emanating from a larger, comforting shawl draped over an old wooden chair, inviting a moment of rest. This subtle, pervasive scent was a gentle mystery, a quiet wonder she wished to understand. Later, as Ilara gently unfolded a hand-woven blanket, its softness was remarkable, like touching a cloud. She noticed how the threads seemed to possess an almost luminous quality in the soft light, shimmering with a quiet inner glow. The lavender scent clung to the blanket, not overpowering, but consistently present, a gentle invitation to deep relaxation. It was clear that the loom's creations were more than just textiles. They were vessels of tranquility, imbued with a special, soothing essence. Maeve explained that the shop had been in her family for generations, always known for its exceptionally comforting fabrics. She spoke of her grandmother's quiet routines, always ensuring fresh lavender from the garden was placed throughout the shop. She believed that the very air of the loom, infused with the calm rhythm of weaving and the presence of the fragrant herb, settled gently into the fibers themselves. It was a belief born of peaceful tradition, not of grand pronouncements. Elara spent a long, peaceful while simply absorbing the quiet atmosphere, her fingers tracing the intricate patterns on a tapestry depicting sleepy willow trees. The gentle creak of the old wooden loom in the back room, where Maeve occasionally worked, became a rhythmic, soothing sound, a soft beat of contentment. Each thread seemed to tell a silent story of peace and gentle dedication. The day at the Lavender Loom felt like a tender unraveling of her own spirit, inviting a calm restfulness. Returning to her cottage, Elara carried a small lavender sachet and a new, comforting understanding. The soft scent continued to gently guide her towards profound relaxation. She drifted off to sleep with the image of soft threads and gentle lavender filling her thoughts. The loom's soft secrets were slowly, beautifully revealing themselves, not through urgency or puzzles, but through quiet observation and a deepening appreciation for peaceful moments. Her heart felt warm and entirely at ease. Chapter 3. Threads of Community Comfort. A soft morning mist often graced Willow Creek, lending the village an ethereal quality as Elara opened her cottage door. The world outside felt hushed and tender, the scent of damp earth mingling with the lingering sweetness of lavender from the previous day's visit to the Lavender Loom. These quiet mornings were becoming a cherished routine, a gentle anchor in her new, unhurried life. She walked slowly, listening to the soft rustle of leaves and the distant, comforting coo of a dove. Today was the weekly gathering at the community garden, a place where villagers exchanged quiet smiles and shared the simple bounty of their labor. The garden itself was a mosaic of gentle greens and muted floral hues, buzzing softly with content bees. Here, Elara found Maeve already tending to a patch of vibrant purple lavender, her movements graceful and unhurried. Maeve's presence was as comforting as the herbal tea she often brewed, a quiet source of gentle warmth. Elara joined Maeve, helping to gather the fragrant lavender stalks. Their conversation unfolded gently, like the petals of a slow-blooming flower. Maeve spoke of the village's long-standing connection to its natural surroundings, how the soft breezes carried the calming essence of the plants through every lane. She shared a quiet anecdote about her grandmother, who believed that weaving with a tranquil heart imbued the fabric with a special, peaceful energy. It was a tradition built upon quiet faith. Other villagers arrived, each bringing a small basket of freshly picked herbs or garden vegetables. There was Mr. Silas, whose laugh was a gentle chuckle, and Mrs. Gable, who always wore a knitted shawl of the softest wool. Their greetings were soft, their eyes warm and inviting. The air filled with quiet chatter, a symphony of gentle voices and contented sighs. The shared appreciation for their community and its simple pleasures created a comforting fabric that enveloped everyone. Ilara observed how many of the villagers carried small, soft items from the Lavender Loom, a delicate scarf draped over a shoulder, a tiny sachet tucked into a pocket, a woven basket used to carry their garden gleanings. Each item seemed to hum with the same gentle, sleep-inducing aroma she had noticed. It was clear that the loom's influence stretched beyond its walls, infusing the entire community with its unique, comforting essence. These were not just objects. They were extensions of Willow Creek's peaceful soul. As the sun climbed higher, casting soft, dappled patterns through the leaves, Maeve invited everyone to share warm herbal tea brewed from the garden's own mint and chamomile. The steam from the mugs curled upward in delicate tendrils, carrying a soothing scent that deepened the sense of calm. Sitting amidst the gentle hum of conversation and the soft rustle of leaves, Ilara felt a deep sense of belonging, a quiet warmth spreading through her spirit. The loom's secret was woven into the very heart of this community. Later, as Ilara walked back to Brookside Rest, a new understanding settled within her. The loom's soft secrets were not a solitary enchantment, but a shared comfort, nurtured by the tranquil rhythms of Willow Creek and the peaceful hands of its inhabitants. It was the collective quietude, the gentle routines, and the pervasive lavender that imbued the fabrics with their calming magic. She carried this quiet wisdom within her heart, feeling a profound sense of peace. The evening light painted the willow trees in shades of soft amber, and the brook's murmur seemed to hum a gentle lullaby as Ilara prepared for sleep. She wrapped herself in a soft blanket she had bought from the loom, allowing its comforting weight and the gentle lavender scent to envelop her completely. The day's discoveries had deepened her tranquility, preparing her spirit for a truly peaceful rest. Willow Creek had truly woven its soft spell around her. Chapter 4: A Scented Slumber's Sweet Serenity. The final morning in Willow Creek dawned with a soft pearlescent glow, inviting a deep contented sigh from Ilara as she awoke. The quiet of the cottage was absolute, broken only by the gentle whisper of the brook outside and the soft rustle of leaves against her window pane. A profound sense of peace settled over her, a quiet understanding that lingered like the morning mist. The scent of lavender woven into her very dreams felt like a comforting embrace. Ilara prepared her morning tea, moving with a newfound slowness, each movement a gentle act of appreciation. She gazed out at the garden, now bathed in the soft, diffused light of early morning, noticing the dew glistening like tiny pearls on the petals of the sleepy flowers. There was no urgency in her thoughts, only a deep sense of gratitude for the tranquil moments she had discovered in this quiet haven. Willow Creek had offered her a true sanctuary. Her final visit to the Lavender Loom felt like a tender farewell to a cherished friend. Maeve greeted her with the same warm, gentle smile, and the shop felt more comforting than ever, its soft light radiating an ethereal glow. Ilara ran her fingers over a bolt of fabric, its texture yielding to her touch with an incredible softness, almost dissolving into a feathery lightness. The lavender scent was intensely soothing, a silent lullaby for the senses. Maeve quietly explained that the very process of weaving, when performed with a calm and centered mind, imbued the threads with a quiet energy, a transfer of peace from weaver to fabric. She shared that for generations, the loom had been cared for with gentle intentions, the lavender plants cultivated with loving hands, and the fabrics steeped in the peaceful air of Willow Creek itself. The secret was not a single thing, but a beautiful tapestry of quiet devotion and tranquil surroundings. Elara understood completely. The loom's soft secret was not a complex puzzle to be solved, but a natural unfolding, a gentle truth that blossomed from the convergence of Maeve's peaceful spirit, the abundance of calming lavender, and the serene, unhurried pace of Willow Creek. Every element contributed to the fabric's unique, sleep-inducing quality, creating a profound comfort that permeated the entire village. It was a beautiful harmony. As Elara prepared to leave, a sense of quiet contentment filled her. She chose a small, intricately woven blanket, its weight light as a cloud, its lavender scent promising endless nights of peaceful rest. This blanket would be a tangible reminder of the gentle wisdom she had found in Willow Creek, a soft companion for her continued journey of quiet creativity. It would always bring her back to this peaceful place in her mind. The village seemed to hold its breath as she drove slowly away, the willow trees along the lane offering a final gentle sway. Elara looked back, etching the image of the softly glowing loom and the peaceful cottages into her memory. The quiet magic of Willow Creek and the lavender loom's soft secrets had woven themselves into the very fiber of her being, leaving her with a profound sense of serenity and restfulness. Her heart was full. Elara realized that she would not be leaving Willow Creek completely. The tranquility she had discovered, the deep sense of calm, would always remain within her, a quiet wellspring of peace. She would carry the gentle whispers of the brook and the comforting scent of lavender wherever she went, forever prepared for a scented slumber's sweet serenity. A profound sense of peace washed over her as the road stretched out, soft and inviting. Before her,